while ago. But XYZ reason, we didn't get a chance to do it, but we're going to talk about it now. Talk about how much of a whore Mary Jane Watson is in the Sam Raimi Trilogy. Just for some context, Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3 is probably still my favorite trilogy of superhero movies of all time. I think we've watched every single Spider-Man movie in that trilogy at least 100 times. I can quote them from back and center, all the way through. And as you get older, you start to understand a little bit more how the world works. And I think Sam Raimi was trying to tell us something about redheads. Mary Jane Watson in this movie is an absolute horrible, manipulative, selfish bitch. Well, explains to me reasons why. We'll start from the beginning. Yeah, so we see MJ in Spider-Man 1. And in the very beginning, we see Peter getting bullied. And one of the bullies that Peter encounters is none other than Mary Jane's boyfriend, Flash Thompson. She does not say a thing or stand up to Flash in any way until after he gets his powers and beats him up in the hallway scene. Yeah, but she knows Flash is not good for him because of her being in an abusive relationship with her father. I guess she thinks what's best for her is to stick with Flash, but she got some severe daddy issues. You see, from like 30 minutes in the movie, her dad yells at her and is like verbally abusive to her. So that should be a red flag to Peter automatically. Growth of daddy issues. Run. 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 But anyway, so Mary Jane in the first movie. So to be honest, everybody pretty much in the first Sam Raimi movie are just horrible people. Peter's a horrible person to his friend Harry. Harry's a horrible friend to Peter. They both cheat. The same girl. Mary Jane is passed around like a bowl of oatmeal. She is passed around like a blunt. She just opens her legs at anybody, bro. She just gets passed around, and she just does not care and let the community come. Oh my God, this woman is horrendous. Harry is just as guilty as Peter, and Peter's just as guilty as Mary Jane, and Mary Jane just as guilty as Harry. All three are horrible to each other. Like I said, Harry knows that Peter has been wanting to bust the fat nut in Mary Jane since he was like 5 years old. And what does this guy do when their graduation? When he sees that Flash Thompson arm breaks up, Harry starts clapping. And he's like, oh, you knew that she was special to me all along, Peter. What? Where did that come from? Since when? That no part of the movie did it ever say that Harry was into MJ. The only time you see Harry talk to MJ in the first movie was when Peter gets bit by the spider. That is legit the only reason why. He is never that. No, he goes to his dad's party up in the roof, and that's the infamous, Green Goblin scene. Well, you knew it? Yeah, so, I mean, there's a little bit of like a hint that maybe he might like her at the beginning, because Peter dares him to talk to her too. Well, I think it was more just to like show Peter that he wasn't as big of a loser as Peter was. But still. Anyways, Harry sees MJ and Flash break up. He starts clapping. And then, because he can't handle working with his daddy, he starts becoming emotionally abusive to her. And like love bombs her. And she's like, oh, yeah, Peter, you look well handsome without your glasses. And Peter knows that MJ and Harry, well, ours again. What does Norman say to Harry in the beginning? And then the Thanksgiving scene, he said to something, do what you gotta do and leave. Just like, Ethan Norman knew. He was like, nah, it is them. You gotta do it. You think a Homer like that is into you more than just your money? Can't get what you can out of her, then don't harass it. Oh, my boy Norman. Oh yeah, so. And then she goes, and I understand that she kissed the Spider-Man because she's grateful. I understand. But she just killed some random single. She killed some random dude. Just break up with Harry. No, she's like, oh, Spider-Man's so special. He's so wonderful. Oh my God, that's that. Then Peter hears this. And then he gets shoved off. Well, when Aunt May's almost dead in the hospital, he starts rubbing up on him, man. And he is pretty familiar. Your brother gets shoved. Oh, bro is bricked. Bro has a 1.5. So Harry and MJ break up. At Harry's dad's funeral, chick is like 4 feet from where her ex-boyfriend's dad is. Scans on his grave is like, oh, Peter, I knew I always wanted you, so let's make it out with him. He goes, and then he goes, no. He's like, no. He's like, no, I don't want you to play these. And then the whole second movie, he is chewing after her like a dog for a bone. And she, in that second movie, Spider-Man 2, she is a hoe. She is a certified hoe. She was engaged to J. Jonah's son. And she dangles him like a carrot for the Peter. She's like, yeah, I know you want to fuck me. But I'm with J. Jonah Jameson's son now, so you got to deal with him. And, like, every so often, Peter's like, oh, please take me back, please. You know, I want you back. I made a mistake. And she's like, no, you dumped me once. Why should I take you back? She knows Peter is Spider-Man. She knows it. And what does she do? Like, halfway through the movie, she kisses her fiance is down to replicate Spider-Man. She's like, damn, that kiss didn't hit the spot. But guess what? So she goes back to Peter, because she's like, yeah, Peter, oh my God, the way you kissed me at the funeral. Kiss me if you love me. What was it? Kiss me if you love me. And he's like, I can't. And at the very end of the movie, she leaves J. Jonah Jameson's son. You see her running through Central Road, and then in a briny crowd. Bro is a stud. He is an astronaut. He has a rich dad. Bro is gonna make her life amazing, and she goes to Peter. Absolutely horrible. Absolutely horrible. And Spider-Man 3 is almost as they're together. They're happy, whatever, blah 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 blah. But then Bryce Dallas Howard walks into the picture, man. I don't blame MJ, so I will not. Then Joan cheating. Bro, have you seen Bryce Dallas Howard? I would have sworn her about a cracked her, bro. I would have got that. That was understandable. He kissed her upside down for New York to see. And I'll tell you, guess what? MJ goes back to Harry. Yeah, she goes back with Harry. Starts dancing. Gotta do a twist. And then she makes out with him. And she's like, oh, and MJ in the third movie is such a selfish bitch. She's like, Peter, I know you're going through some stuff. You just found out that your grandpa's, or your uncle's killer is alive or not, but you don't hang out with me enough, so I'm gonna break up with you. Yep. Bro, what? What? She does Harry's bidding. Yes, she does Harry's bidding. He's like, oh, Harry kidnaps her and she likes that little chocolate because she does his bidding. It's like, bro, what the heck? Yep. And then she refuses to marry him. Yep. Refuses to marry Spider-Man. I'm telling you, man, MJ is the worst character. Where'd you say? You see why he slaps her? Hey, no, listen. I don't feel violence, but the one time I was like, what? I'm looking this guy up fast. But yeah, those are about what Dallas went venomous. Now wasn't completely Peter. But he always wanted to do that. But in the very end, he still gets MJ. Even at it, even when Harry dies. And you see the Trinity back together again. So after Harry dies, he's like, you know what? You're such a bad friend, Peter. He was like, yeah, after we got done, both giving each other chlamydia from MJ. we'll be friends. And MJ starts, just sad as she's dancing at a bar by herself. Peter Gator danced with her aunts. And then Spider-Man, Far From Home, or No Way Home, or I Want to Go Home, whatever it's called. The third one with Doctor Strange. You hear that Peter and MJ made up, and they're working on it, and they're going to be, they're going to be having the time of their life or whatnot. So, and it's rumored they're going to make a Spider-Man full. Yeah. As a supposed rumor, I don't know what the case is. But those are our thoughts. Thank you, Comic Lads, for inspiring this. This was a heavy inspiration from your guys' video. Yep. We're going to post here, link the video. Yeah, we're going to have to link the video in the description, although we have, 3 subscribers, so you're just talking about them. I'm going to post us, but thank you, Comic Lads, for inspiring this. We're going to try and do this. We're a channel. We're two brothers that we review movies, video games, TV shows, books, all that kind of smell. So we're going to be link to socials in the description. Also, let us know what you think about the intro. It took me a while to do it, but I finally got it done. Yeah, so we're going to try and post this sometime this week. Hopefully by the end of today, maybe tomorrow. But look out for more videos. This is Dash Reviews again. I'm Pocket2Idiot, Broken on Twitter, and Invader Stim. Thanks for watching our video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know what you think about the video down below. If you want, give us some video suggestions. Moving on further, I think what we want to talk about next is the state of the MCU.